Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to jump into how to level up quickly. So in the beginning, when you're low level, you're not going to have a whole lot of options. So one of the things you can do is come over to a crafting station and just start crafting a bunch of arrows. This one's taken, so we'll use a better crafting station, but we'll just go ahead and show you what we mean. Alright, so we'll produce 50 arrows, which will be 150, and we'll do it right and watch what happens. As we start producing them, you can see our XP going up over there. Really, it's kind of slow. As you can see, our XP is going up about 1 per arrow we make. So crafting is not really quick. This possibly may give more experience at lower levels, but it is one way of leveling up, and lower levels need less XP to level up to reach a higher level as well. And then watch what happens when a PAL makes it. Okay, we got some experience when the PAL made it as well. So if we're in the base when they get crafted, we'll also get the experience for it. And I want to say that when you come and pick them up, if you weren't in the base when they got made, you get a little bit of experience by picking them up. Alright, but crafting is definitely not the fastest way to go. But when you're starting out, you don't have a lot of choices. We'll go ahead and make some ammo at the production line, which is faster than making it at a workbench. And of course, if some pals came over here and started working on it, it'd be even faster. Alright, so as you see, making ammo is also not going to move up your XP bar very fast. Right, and so when you're first starting out, another way to get enemy experience is pretty much to kill these guys. As you see, I got 10 experience here. Alright, so I'm in my level 40s now, so land balls are only worth about 10 experience. If I kill a level 16 dino here, the dino song, or however you pronounce it, we should get a few more than that. Yeah, 79 experience. Killing pals for XP, basically you're going to need to kill or catch a bunch of pals just to get the resources from them. Alright, so if we kill low level, we don't get a lot of XP from them, but we still get the the stuff from them. So, and they're pretty easy to kill. But if you go ahead and catch them, or if you catch them, they're worth pretty much the same as killing them. Okay, so you see as I'm catching these, I can get over on the right side of my screen. When I catch one of these, watch, it'll pop up and have a count. It'll show a count up to 10. When you catch 10 of the same pal, oh no, I killed that one. When you catch 10 of the same pal, you'll get bonus XP. So if each one you catch, you get a little bit of bonus XP, and then when you catch the 10th one, you get even more, which really boosts your level. The first area you start, there's a bunch of low level, easy to catch pals, and you just catch 10 of each of them, and you'll push up to level 20 really fast. And once you're in the 20s, you can start working on one of the fastest way levels. Of course, as you're catching, and the first time you catch a pal, you also get bonus XP for catching them. So as you're out exploring the world and catching pals and leveling up quickly, keep an eye out for these, right? These eggs, they're going to be very important for later. Alright, so you're going to want to go ahead and just keep an eye out for them, grab as many eggs as you can. If you remember where an egg is at, you can always go back and grab it again later. I want to say they respawn like every day, but it may also depend on your depend on your server's respawn interval. They may not. They may respawn every couple of days, so just go and check those spawn points as you figure out when they spawn. Alright, just to show you real quick how much higher levels they're worth. Oh, we got 2. Oh, no, auto aim. Auto aim on flying dinos aimed at the bottom of it and you can't hit them. Oh, I caught it. Alright. I had a 1% chance to catch it and I caught it. Alright. So, let's cancel this. There we go. First capture. Nice. Okay, and so I got a first capture bonus of 1500. Bonus for catching 10 of them is going to be. Okay, let's try this. Oh no! Not those. Oops. Wow. Even a smaller chance with that one. Okay. Alright, so there we go. XP bonus. We're going to get a 1500 XP bonus. So you see the XP bonus stays the same no matter what level the dino is. But, let's say, oh, there's an incinerin. There's 2 of them. Cool, we can catch those. Oh, don't kill him. Oh, I killed him. Okay, well, we got 356 experience for killing them. So killing the higher level pals awards more XP. So let's try not to kill this guy and catch him so we get the first XP bonus of 1500. Alright, there we go. We caught the incinerin, so we'll get the first time bonus there. So the first time bonus is almost 1600 because of my level, and then of course the 10 capture rate will be another 1600, and then I'll get bonus XP for catching them all the way up through the 10 times. So that is one of the fastest ways to level early game. But as you notice, now that I'm in the 40s, that's barely bumping my XP at all. Let's go show you another method that could be faster. You see this level 38, this is a mini boss. Okay. And another way is fighting mini bosses, so this one's level 38 mini boss. So we'll go ahead and fight it. Alright, so as we kill the Memorist, it's closer to my level, so I got almost 10,000 XP for that. So fighting the mini, and it's also a mini boss, so of course I got ancient civilization parts and some ancient technology points from him. But yeah, so killing mini bosses like that are outside the boss arenas all over the map. I'm going to go ahead and give you a look here. My map will behave itself. Because as you can see, we have like the Memorest here, the Chillet here, we have another King Paka over here, and so on and so forth. As you go through, you'll run into different mini bosses you can take on. There will be events where you can fight syndicate thugs, which could really help you out. I mean, it's the same thing as killing pals, basically, but there's usually a lot more concentrated of them. So as you can see, we're getting a decent amount of XP from here. I mean, not a lot, but oh, can we catch that one before it dies? That's my chance to catch. 100% chance. Oh, throw it then. Catch it. I missed. Why is the server taking the crap right now? Oh man, no, it's rough. Right, for now, we're going to show you another trick. Come up into a bandit camp here. When you find these, they're usually, you can see a smoke going up in the sky. That'll tell you where a bandit camp is. Be careful about fighting thugs that are higher level than you, as they can do quite a bit of damage. Right, once you cleared out the camp, or they're distracted, you can come in here. You can usually find a pal in here, and this is great. You can find pals in the middle of your camp, because you can oftentimes find ones you never found before. Like, this is a level 5 camp. I've come over here freed pals a few times, so this is a brand new pal for me. I'm pretty certain I've not caught this pal before. So let's go in here, at least on this gameplay. And there we go. We've got 1400 XP for getting a level 10 Dazzy that I have not caught with this character yet. Alright, so that's my first out of 10 there. So keep that in mind. You can sometimes find a brand new pal in here. So every time the bandit camps reset, make sure to check them out again. This is a great one next to the Syndicate Tower, which is part of one of your early quests. If you come down here, and there's just a fast travel point. So you can jump between your base and here, and just check it every day. Alright, so I wasn't in the base when these arrows were made, but now I am, so I'll pick them up. And no XP. Alright, so there you go. You do not get XP for items that are made while you're not in the base, apparently. I thought you did, but something else could have triggered XP at the same time as I picked something up. So that might have been why. Alright, and another way to gain some decent XP is to defeat syndicate bosses. The syndicate bosses give about as much as catching pals, at least for the first 10 pals you catch. Right, so it's worth a decent amount of XP. Though if you're going at solo, syndicate bosses may be a little bit harder to defeat early game, so they're definitely something that can be used for leveling in later game. Alright, when fighting syndicate bosses, I want to show you a trick. So you can see I got 655 for shooting the pal, but if I shoot the rider, alright, if I shoot the rider, I do more damage. So there I did 300 more damage, sometimes I do even more than that. And the cool thing about the bosses are, we'll go ahead and show you in just a second. There we go, 3,000 damage for shooting the rider instead of the pal. So yeah, you can do quite a bit of damage to them. Alright, and this is going to kick us out of here. And then I want to show you something here. And then we can just drop off the tower here. Whoa! And the server is not happy. But whatever. They're resetting it to keep recording. I'll just go ahead and show this to you real quick and then I'll reset it. So I can immediately come back here and rejoin the boss battle. So I can just farm a syndicate boss over and over and over again for the XP. Oh, even the video lags. Then for this method of getting experience points, you'll need incubators. Alright, so we'll need to incubate some eggs. So one way we talked about leveling up was killing the bosses for the ancient technology points, or the mini bosses, and you also get those ancient technology spark plug looking things. That allows you to make these. The egg incubator, and it only requires level 7 to make, right? But you gotta have 7 points in the ancient technology as well. But killing the same boss over and over again should net that for you and get you the ancient civilization parts that you'll need as well for making this. So it's pretty simple. You need palladium, cloth, stone, and ancient civilization parts to make them. So of course this method is time capped, right, based on how many eggs you can collect and how many incubators you have down and how long it takes you to incubate your eggs. You hold to incubate, so it takes a little bit of time. Right, there we go. And we got a Catchers, which we've already caught before. I'm going to go ahead and got an extra 1600 bonus as normal. And there we go. We got another 1500 bonus. It says we get a 1600, but we get a 1500. That was Jormuntide Ignis. So yeah, so over here it shows a 1600 bonus for first captured, but of course at the top left it said 1500, so it's not quite lining up right. As you can see, this is pretty quick to get some XP bonus real fast as you run through here. It's of course not any faster than catching pals, but technically it's within your base. It's passive. You don't have to go out and find the pals. And this is also a great way of finding and discovering some new pals as well from eggs that you found out in the wild. So overall, it's a great way to level up. Right, so I've bred some fox sparks, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens. I've already caught 10 of them, so we'll go ahead and show you what happens if you go ahead and hatch some fox spark eggs here. As you can see, no XP for hatching the eggs that we already have caught 10 of. So this is basically works. Hatching eggs basically has the same mechanic as catching the pals. This is just done a great way. So finding the wild eggs and hatching them is a great way to gain XP because you probably haven't caught those pals before, or you probably haven't caught 10 of them yet. But if you end up getting a pal that you already have 10 of, you're not going to get a whole lot of XP. You're not going to get any XP. Alright, so let's go over our findings real quick. So the different ways of leveling up: crafting a whole bunch of the same thing over and over again, which nets very little XP. Killing pals, which nets the same XP as catching them, except that you're not getting any of the bonus XP for catching them. And then we have catching pals. Catching pals nets you great XP for the first catch, and for catching them up to 10 times. After that, it just grants you the same XP as killing them. And then we have hatching eggs, which works exactly like catching the pals, except it's more passive. You can just swing by your base when the eggs are incubated and pop them. And you can do lots in a row, so it seems like it's a lot more XP, but it's the same exact XP as catching pals. Then, of course, we have killing mini-bosses. Right, and then we have fighting syndicate bosses, which you can do over and over again. And the first time you fight them, you get a nice little XP boost, and then the second time, third time, fourth time, so on, you only get about 1000 XP for fighting them. But you can just fight them over and over again. While it does take up ammo and takes a little bit of time, it is slightly faster than necessarily seeking out new pals. So the best method for gaining XP is fighting syndicate bosses over and over again if you can beat them easily. And then the second best method is hatching and catching pals up to 10 times. And then beyond that, just killing higher level pals, and then of course crafting. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. Have an awesome day.